Thank you so much for having us. This is the video number 3 on our series about our show quilts. I am Aline Bugarin.
And I am Natasha Bugarin.
And you are entering the magical world of the people that do quilts that they know nothing about. So this quilt is
in the deep night.
Yeah, and we did this quilt back in, I don't know.
It was finished in January 2016. So
16, yeah.
16. So we were quilting for less than 2 years when we finished.
Less than a year and a half. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we finished it, and well, we made it. It measures about 23 inches per 23 inches, and we made it. We started doing this thinking about enter it to a miniature category. So it didn't work out very well. If you are familiar with that category, you can imagine why. We figured out later
that
then
it doesn't mean if it is a small quilt. A miniature quilt means another thing.
Yeah.
But we didn't know about that, so sorry guys, because you accepted this quilt, but you know, it was an honor. It worth to mention that it was an honor just to enter the shows that it, you know, went, and it was a huge honor to receive the comments and the jury's observations. So, we are not complaining at all. We just know that now.
it is fun actually, because after the first show it was submitted, it was Quilt Canada in 2016. We had 2 quilts there that year, and it was funny to watch that when we saw the pictures, because we never went to the shows. Our quilts go, but we never did so far. Someday we will surely
very
go.
soon.
Yeah. But anyway, when we saw the pictures, we were like, huh, yes,
really,
that's a miniature. Now I get it, you know. So it was fun. Well, we love to make it, and it was a good way to discover it, because I guess sometimes it's different when you look at a picture and you're not involved to it at some point, you know, in any matter,
any level. Yeah.
And when you are, because you look at this picture differently, you know. So
we saw picture, we researched the categories, of course, but we didn't get it, you know. We didn't get it until our mini quilt was
we
there.
We were able to see an actual comparison between them.
A small quilt and a miniature quilt.
It is silly to say, you know, but you know, it was
we are silly sometimes.
It was a long time ago.
We are silly till this day, so
yes.
don't worry if we.
Well, who's not, right?
Yeah. You have to try, you know.
Yes.
And we love to do it. It is on thread sketching and kind of thread painting technique. We actually did this quilt to leak the fabric beneath the thread, so it is not very hard thread painting. It's kind of a watercolor mood, that transparency and that feeling that you can see what is the media, like the fabric or the paper in the watercolor feel. So that's what we were looking for when we did this quilt, and it's only thread and fabric. There is no, this is a whole cloth quilt actually. There is not applique or painting or
any other fabric. There's only the black 100% cotton fabric that is
100% black.
Yes, that is the black you see here. Of course, there is black thread here on the black, but
which we regret because we could use a little.
It could be some dark gray and
or maybe some dark blue. It would look so beautiful. But you know, we didn't thought about that when we made the quilt.
We didn't want the background to mess anything to this giant stars, so
we didn't want distractions from the stars. So that's what it is. And it has this kind of 3D, you know,
aspect look.
It hangs pretty well, but as this is on a sleeve here,
it is not.
We do not have the proper hanger to it. It's kind of wonky here, but it hangs beautifully. This quilt is the better. No, it's not the better, but it's the top 5. The top 3 hanging. It's kind of sad to see him.
But this black here is not a professional.
No. We are just talking among friends here. It's just a show and tell. It's nothing fancy.
So that's why we had to pin. Thank you. We had to pin the sleeve on this fabric, so is everything not great.
But it's still beautiful. So this border we tried to did kind of a diamond or rock.
Pyramids. Is this a word?
I don't know. A kind of a rock or like the Egypt.
Let me see.
I don't know whatever.
I'll find out.
A kind of rock with a point here. Natasha's looking for the right
pyramids.
Pyramids.
Well,
pyramids. Pyramids.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yes. It's kind of a pyramid shape like this. The 4 faces pointing to the center. And when you see the close-up video, you will see that it is fantastic. It kind of pulls out of the quilt. So amazing to do.
I do have an observation to make. We shop every single blue thread we could find to make
on turquoise shades.
Not only. There's some navy blue also, but anyway, we have more than 20 color of thread here.
And here in Brazil, it is a lot of colors because you know, as we saw some guys showing kind of like this crayon set of thread with all the shades and all that variations that we need to pull some kind of 3D work like this. But here in Brazil, the scale of the
number of
the colors
variation is very
super
little.
Reduced, and we really
I would love to have more 20 or 30 different blues here. So
but here that is all that we can have, and in variations. And as you know, if you saw the earlier videos, we try to do our best with the local product, so our students and our friends here in Brazil can also do a work like this, do a piece like this without needing to buy any fancy materials.
You know, I know that quilting thread is not a fancy material, but that is not when you think about convert your
important
Brazilian money to American dollars. So it does become a fancy material here because it is quite a big difference. So
and for students that need this to be accessible and need this to be, you know, something that you can try, and if you don't like it, you didn't spend a lot of money on it. It wasn't the time. So this is strategy is becoming very popular among our students because they know that this is not a material, this is actual the technique and the knowledge that we apply here.
Yeah.
So it is fantastic to see the birth of other quilters here in Brazil, and we are proud to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's very nice, and you see in the next videos what you can do with kind of little resources. And this was the first show quilt we did on a long arm machine, because when we start quilting, we start to quilt for customers, and we knew we would need a machine like this so we can, you know, produce a lot and have a good efficiency of our services. So, but still, the first two show quilts we made were made on a kind of home machine. It is not home.
It is stationary machine.
Stationary.
And the second machine that we had, and we can quilt on it.
Right. So this is the first one we did on a long arm machine. So it was nice. It took us more than 100 hours to finish.
Yes, it was a lot of time.
Arremate.
Burring threads.
Yes.
A lot of thread burring here. Yes.
Yeah, and we need to use a tool because
I don't know the name of the
tool. I will look
English.
for because we need it.
But we're searching right now, and this work took us much more than we couldn't ever imagine at that time, because our much larger quilts didn't took us that long, but as the stitch here is very little, it took a lifetime to be made, and these 100 hours actually became months, because you know, when you have, I don't know many quilters that can dedicate 100% of their time to a show quilt. So a show quilt takes a long time to be made, because it has to be made on a free time or maybe a half kind of a half day or half working hours. So it is a lot of time to spend on a quilt that is so small. So we learned from that a lot about micro quilting and thread sketching and thread painting. After this, we actually did another thread painting quilt that took us a little bit of time also. But the real nice thing about this quilt is the like a fake trapezo around the star, and here in the middle you'll see in the close-up video. It's a very nice effect to have in this quilt, and we love it so much. This is the back.
It is the same.
You can see it's kind of the same work here. This is the label, and this is the two labels on the shows.
We didn't mention that it also entered Des Moines.
From AQS. That was
also in 2016. So it got only we submitted only in 2 shows. First of all, because when we start this show quilts and to participate, we didn't know much about the shipping process and so on. So we the first quilts did not we did not submit them to many shows, because we didn't knew that we could send to one show, from one show to another, and hold and AQS would hold that. That is amazing, AQS. That is amazing.
That is really amazing,
really
for
amazing.
for us, for I can believe I believe
foreign, I don't
foreign
know.
high foreign
to people from other countries. So that is really nice, because you know, shipping is a long time and
Yes,
it's a long process. So the whole thing is amazing.
Yeah, so it works beautifully. So if you have any questions,
We
please.
didn't show the video.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
If you have any question about this quilt or any quilt, please ask, and be more than welcome to comment and participate on any matter. Let's go to the close-up video. That is awesome.
So this is the top. We have some pebbles around the
this is
star.
the fake trapunto.
Yeah, and the same star, the same drawing from the star, there is replicated in the center, and there's a lot of scribble there.
It is an original design also.
Yes. And here's the borders with this pyramids. That's right.
It's with an Y. And you can see on the darker, lighter colors, this kind of transparency, this kind of, you can see beneath the thread, the black fabric. So it is very nice.
So this is the back, the sleeve, the labels, and it is pretty much the same.
Yeah,
there's a thread there. So it was fun to make, a lot of learning here, and we look at it every day because it is our only show quilt that we have space, you know, physical a wall to put it, and it does fit, because the others from the next videos are too big, and
the others videos too.
Yeah,
all the other quilts we made are too big for our walls.
Yes.
So,
and that's, well, I like it. I know it is really simple. It's not a miniature quilt,
no,
but still,
we love it. We love it. We like it. So it's hard as a cardboard.
Yeah,
and we just love it so much. So, guys, thank you so much for having us. This is kind of an informal show and tell. So we hope you are liking it. We hope you are enjoying it, and we hope you are really appreciating to, you know, just talk with us about what we love to do. If you want to post some pictures, some comments, some questions, be more than welcome. We will love to chat with you now that we managed to make these English videos that we are so happy about and feel very honored too. Thank you so much. I am Aline Bugarin.
And I am Natasha Bugarin.
We'll see you next video here on Orbit Quilting Studio. Bye.
Bye-bye.